Hey, do you like to play with archers in online games? Yeah, me neither. For today's video, I was thinking of talking about my main character, going deep on every stats, equipments and cards, but this would result in an extremely long and boring video. So instead, let's talk about Ranger in a nutshell. Shall we? Ranger is a burst DPS class, which means you need to reload after each rotation of skills. In the meantime, you can make use of class debuffs, like the Archer's Double Strife to reduce defense, or the Arrow Shower to reduce the enemy's damage, both magical and physical. The second skill mentioned is not too popular, because it requires many skill points to have it. Aimed Shot can debuff aim attack, but is also a pretty heavy damage skill. Rangers also got access to CCs like Hint Triangles, Sleep, and Knockback. My personal take on Archer's Knockback, it can mask the DPS of the party, so if you have it, use it on manual at the start if you are not too close to the party, or at the end of the party skill rotation. It is a way to not lose the DPS, but also make use of the skill. The class got two natural elements, Fire and Shadow. Shadow build makes use of traps and the Sleeping Dart skills. Main attribute for damage is Intelligence, while the Fire build uses all the other ball skills. And the main attribute for damage is Dexterity. You can also make something in between, mixing both paths to make your build, but it is a little safer to pick one route and stick with it, and then learn more about the class by observing other rangers too. There are basically two ways to deal more damage: raw damage or skill crit. Gear stats, enchantments, and cards are very similar to both, with the difference that the skill crit attribute is not required on the raw damage path. You'll be looking for raw attack or aim attack, depending on your build, dexterity or intelligence. Accuracy can also increase your damage, enhancing elemental points like Enhance Fire, Enhance Dark, Enhance Water, racial damage, and ignore death and death. Level 40 skills enables a passive fire magical damage on ball skills. By having it, you can deal more DPS, but it will make your character more vulnerable, as now it is investing points on two attributes for damage. If you go with the skill crit route, now it's 3 attributes, so be careful. My personal take is, I like to have some points in Vitality and Agi too, but this will vary depending on each player's preference. Agility will give you some attack points too. Since you watched it till here, I would like to mention another possible build. In the early days, there was the Move Speed Ranger, a character that would have many equipments, cards and enchants that enhanced movement speed. For some reason, they would always use this hat. Don't ask me why. On the arena, they would occupy bases first, putting points on the board early in the fight. It will also have skills to apply debuffs and CCs, and you would see them running all around the arena. People would target them, and it was pretty hard to hit them, making us burn key skills and leaving us vulnerable to the rest of the team. However, as the game progressed and players started to have better gear and cards, they started to get one-shotted, so the build went away. But I'm sure there are still players who play with the build because we're talking about an online game. I'm sorry, that's a lie. They are actually playing with real classes like Warriors, Inquisitors and Saints, not wasting time with this bull. So that's it. This is the Ranger class in a nutshell. Some quick tips to play. If you are tagging with other archers, try to see which skills they are using first. There is no point if both of you uses the Double Strife first. If he's using, you can go directly to your main skill damages, and you can alternate so the enemy will be constantly debuffed. Also, if you notice that someone is knockbacking at the start, for example, he reaches the mob and he knockbacks, wait till he uses the skill so you will not miss the target. And check out my last video where I talked about tips to starters. Hit a thumbs up if you like it, it helps the channel, and till the next time.